Okay, okay. What is good with you guys? Let me see if I can do this. What is up, y'all? What is up? So, I am talking about blue phase slash victory phase. And I will get to it in a happily green second once I upload this right quick. Wait for it to pop up. My computer's a little slow right now, but it's all good. No, not that. So what everybody is doing now? It's a happy day. Okay, that is there. Today. They even got the photo I uploaded. Oh well, I uploaded in a second. All right, let's get into it. So what's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Q Wilson. That is me. I hope y'all enjoyed the last two interviews I had with Scafoni and Jaya. That's my sister from the Navy. Scafoni went to the same company I was in, and I hope those videos were very informative. I hope you enjoyed them. So now we're talking about to complete and end this three-part series. It is blue phase. So what is blue phase and what it's about? So blue phase is simple. It's about finishing what you are learned from the past two phases into an accumulative of all the other phases to the last step. So for now, you are almost done. You're in blue phase right now. That's about week 7. And what you're going to do is now finish up doing any leftover marksmanship, do your final PT test because you have to have, even if you failed all the PT tests, but it comes down to one PT test. And that one PT test determine graduation. I don't know why they do it like that. Hey, you'll know better than I will. So they give you a schedule. I think 4 PT tests. Like the first PT test you will get is like week 1 or 2, and then the other ones will count. So this PT test will be the one that's a graduation requirement. So you did the land nav now. You on your last ruck march, a 12, I think a 12 to almost 48-mile ruck march you do. So you do everything. You do everything. You do your last testing of everything. Marksmanship, you do something called, you go to the, which is called the forge. Now, you had the anvil, the hammer, and the forge is the last step. Now, the forge is very tiring and strenuous because the lack of sleep you get, the lack of hygiene is there, but they tell you to bring like baby wipes and stuff because you do got time to go to like the little PX and get all what you need to get, and you pack it with you so you can take it towards the forge because you need everything. I'm gonna tell you, it is strenuous work. It is strenuous, tiring work when you get to the forge. Uh, if you didn't pass the forge, you will have to get recycled or they let you attempt to do it with another company at the time. But the forge consists, first you step off probably 2 o'clock in the morning. You do a nice 12-mile ruck march to where you need to go. You have periodic stops and things. Use the latrine and stuff. And this time you have a battle buddy now. Whoever you was cool with in basic training up into the ruck march, that's who you will be paired with. You'll have a battle buddy bag, that has extra equipment just in case it rains, it snows on whatever's basic training site you at. Yeah, extra shirt, shoes, both extra shirts, boots, and any other things that you may have need. And you do something called Ragmanic, where you go over drills and things like that, and drills for like range drills, because your battle buddy will tell you, hey, you need to work on this, you need to work on that, just like your battle buddy, when you had the shooting when you were in that range in Whiteface, and now you and your battle buddies paired off. Y'all do what's called lane drills, and stuff like that. Um, the way lane drill work is you really don't talk to your battle buddy. Your actions will show you. Like you and your battle buddy go to the starting point, and y'all are on two sides, but y'all never cross each other's line of fire because you don't want to flag your battle buddy. And so this is what happens. Y'all start at the starting point, and then y'all go off. Whoever y'all decide who's want to go off first, you'll get a couple of rounds in, blank rounds most of the time, and you shoot at a target. And then once you run out, your battle buddy will hear you run out, and they'll they'll cover you while you're running, and then you keep doing it like alternated changes, and then I think when it's time to throw the dummy grenades on the track, you like cover me, battle buddy, while I prepare my grenade, and then they'll yell out clear, got you covered, and then you get prepared, and y'all both take turns throwing your grenades and stuff like that. So that's a good that's a good one right there. It shows, good, what's the word for it? Good team building exercise, because you don't know when you're gonna need your battle buddy, and that's good to have one at the time. So now that's over, you into the forge, you do Nick at Night. Ooh, if you ever like low crawling, you will hate this type of low crawling, because you are low crawling for almost, I could say, 2 or 3 football fields. Like Stephanie said before, she don't want to do low crawling again. And I don't blame her, because I'll never want to do another low crawl in my life. But that low crawl right there, that was something else. Whew, that was something else. That was beyond comprehension. Oh my God. So now that you do that, um, Nick and Night part, you do some more obstacle course, confidence course. You do everything left. You go to the what's that? The land nav range, and figure out your plots. They give you a sheet, say, hey, here's some coordinates. Go to these locations, so you can go to these locations and things like that. And and once you get to those locations, you put them on your course. Not everybody get it, the courses, but it's like a good exercise. They give you like 3 to 4 hours. They'll explain it to you, and that's good for when you're doing like what's it called? It's a school for it. I forgot the school name, but it's a school you go to for it. So to get better at land nav or something like that, if you are very good with land nav. So you do land nav, you did the obstacle course, confidence course again. Um, when it's time to get back from the forge, then you do like little handoff missions. You and some others, trainees will have to pick up some supplies and bring it to another location. Then it's another night shooting. Night shooting is fine because night shooting is different. It is different from the day shooting, because you can see the targets. At night, it's hard to see it. Everything is at night and things like that. So once you get into it, it's all good. Now that you're almost over with the forge, you're going back to the company. Well, not to the company, you're going back to whatever field that you are assigned to because I went to Fort Jackson. I don't know how they do it at what's that, Georgia, Missouri, and Oklahoma, but at Jackson, we have something called the soldier ceremony. Now, soldier ceremony like signifies, hey, you did all you needed to do. It's good now, welcome to the soldier. You also, take the little red, yellow, or whatever platoon patch you got off, and now you got the USA patch. So that's a good thing to have. You know, you take your PC off and you switch that to a beret. And depending on your company, you can wear your beret around like the company and always a child. It just all depends. It all depends. Sorry for a second. Okay, there we go. And they'll have for you like a victory breakfast. Because you are hungry, you've been in the field, you ate nothing but MREs and things like that. And now that's over. That victory breakfast was something. I don't care. That victory breakfast was beyond what you could possibly believe. Like I think the battalion commander came down and served us. The sergeant major came down. It was the command sergeant all of the E9s came down. And I think it was like the O4s and O5 came down and served us. That was really something to see because mostly you don't see the O4s and O5s that much because they had what is called battalion. You will see constantly is your O3, your company captain. The company captain, you'll see him or she all the time. So just depending on which route it is and things like that, you'll get to eat and stuff like that. Now, once you get back to the company, of course, everybody got to take a shower because everybody was out for 4 days, well, 3 days and 4 days and 3 nights. I think that's what it is, 4 days and 3 nights. And they get to wash. Everybody must wash for being out there for so long. Get all that paint and cook and oh, it's just ridiculous off them. So once you do that, you're gonna have a lot of downtime. You probably want to have like a week and a half downtime to commemorate. You finish, you go to CIF, turn in all your gear and things like that. Do any last minute activities because by then you ain't got nothing to do. You're getting ready to pack up for AIT. And the thing I suggest people most to do is when they go to basic training, try to go in October because October be the best time to go to basic training. I know it might be cold and stuff like that, but I think it'd be the best time to go because that long, hard fought battle in basic training, you're gonna need that 2 weeks off. But the government shut down the last 2 weeks in December, and you get to go home for 2 weeks, and that will recuperate you, to relax, get your body right, mind right, from all the yelling and all the verbal and physical abuse you're taking. Because when you get back, you don't when you get back to home life, you just want to relax. And then when it's time for you to ship off, you go to wherever AIT location you're going to. So that'll be good, you know. But if you're going throughout the year, it's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be hectic. But hey, you just a part of the game. You picked it, you do it. Um, so CIF. After you return your stuff, you get all of that going. Get signed off. You get your paperwork together. Graduation happens. Family day. And then if you are leaving in October, you'll get to go home, relax and stuff. And then it's time for AIT. AIT is a little like they said, I don't know how they said it in y'all basic training, but the slogan is AIT is way better than basic. And that's a good thing. I mean, you gonna get smoked on your first day. I don't know why they smoke you on your first day, in AIT when you just literally just graduated a day before, not even the whole 24 hours. And they, the drill sergeant did treat you cool, they was joking around and stuff like that. But maybe they just want to show you, hey, just because you left base don't mean you're gonna fuck around. We're gonna smoke you, and we're gonna smoke it right here and then. Friendly rest position, move. Let's go. But that's it. That's the end of this part of the series about victory phase. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Since you had the since you got the blue flag now from the white flag to the yellow, I mean white flag to the blue, they're gonna switch the blue flag into what's called victory phase, which is all flags together. And when I mean all flags together, I mean like not red, yellow, red, white, and blue, like separate flags. It's like a complete new flag altogether. So you get to check that out. That's really nice. You get that at soldier ceremony or whatever you have. I don't know what they doing now because of coronavirus, but before this all happened, soldier ceremony was nice. It was very nice. So now that you're doing that, you get the soldier ceremony on your way to AIT. Now it's time for the real deal, for the real length of time. In my next video, we'll be covering AITs, different lengths of time and what you should have did and what you should have not did in AIT. So I'll get with y'all guys in another day or two. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll have a couple more interviews coming up pretty soon. And good evening, good night, and morning to whatever side of town you on.